night. Ooh yeah. Get your boss some Tyler J and Carlos feeling right.
Friends gather around tonight, while the content of the light. Come and be shining bright, hot girls under moonlight. HollingsWorthless Program, feel the bass bam bam. Last the culture we jam, every Tuesday we slam. HollingsWorthless Program, feel the bass bam bam. Last the culture we jam, every Tuesday we slam. HollingsWorthless Program, HollingsWorthless Program, HollingsWorthless Program, HollingsWorthless Program. Every Tuesday we slam, bam, 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 bam. Every Tuesday we slam. Carlos knows the groove well. Tyler got a story to tell. Can't make it all hearts well. Each joke cast a spell. Funny tales and good vibes all across the airwaves. Friendship never subsides. In this dance we behave. Pop culture we dissect. Funny moments we detect. Every laugh we direct. Best times we can't neglect. HollingsWorthless Program, feel the bass bam bam. That's the culture we jam, every Tuesday we slam. HollingsWorthless Program, feel the bass bam bam. That's the culture we jam, every Tuesday we slam. HollingsWorthless Program, HollingsWorthless Program, HollingsWorthless Program, HollingsWorthless Program. Every Tuesday we slam. Bam, 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 bam. Every Tuesday we slam. Bam, 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 bam. Every Tuesday we slam. Carlos knows the groove well. Tyler got a story to tell. Can't make it all hearts well. Each joke cast a spell. Funny tales and good vibes all across the airwaves. Friendship never subsides. In this dance we behave. Carlos loves that we hate. Carlos loves Sonia. Jay with jokes, no fear.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the HollingsWorthless Program. That thing is so fucking long, I had to cut it off. I am one of your hosts, Gosh Jay Hollingsworth, and as usual, we have the Seattle native, aka Chief Green Cloud, aka Hiya, what am I smoking, aka Sacagawea, aka Pada Hot Mess, aka Chief Spitbull. They call him the Bach Check. They say he's uncancelable.
Matter
Tyler, don't call me Joseph Smith. And this is not going through my right recording. I have to change it right now. I'm talking longer so I can take up time.
There he goes.
There we go. Much better now. Sorry about that, folks. Just me and Tyler tonight. The dynamic duo, Dumb and Dumber, the two-man group. Just the two of us. Two men, no baby. Shout out Baby Miles. And shout out in the chat, we got Victoria, Sandy J. I'm sure BS Jeffrey is about to come in with a murderer. What the hell, Tyler? Yeah, what the hell, Tyler? You're
What the hell?
Sandy is a Christian. You can't have that demon shit up on there. Sandy, don't play with that.
My bad.
Carlos is doing he has the 6 o'clock show he's doing at LA Comedy Club, so he couldn't make it, but he's here with love in spirit, the Holy Spirit. Oh my God. Anyways, excuse me. Got some topics on there. I don't know if you saw them. Hopefully you didn't, Tyler. So first, actually, I'm going to start with this first. And yes. Okay, perfect. Sandy, that's one of the topics I have is the Deliverance movie. Oh
Wow.
my God. Have you seen it, Tyler?
Somebody just sent me a clip of it, and it was just the part where she was like laying on the bed and going, "I can smell that."
What was the exact line? Do you remember?
It was nappy. She said, "I can smell your nappy pussy."
Yes. Dude. So, oh shit, I'm cutting out a little bit. Okay, so for anybody that has not seen the movie The Deliverance, I have seen it. I just told Sean that he has to watch it tonight, and I told him, I'm like, first of all, I enjoyed the movie, Lee Daniels movie, and that was a shocking line. Yeah, dude. So when you're watching this, I mean, it sucks because like the acting is great. The God, what is her name? That I keep forgetting the name of the lady. I'm looking it up right now as we talk right here. IMDb. I want to make sure I get it. She's an amazing singer. And Andrade. How do you say it? Is it Andrea or Andre Day? Um, she's a great singer, but she's a great actress. She's a great actress. There's B.S. Jeffrey with the murderer. She does great. She's a great actress. Monique is great in it. But it's so distracting having Glenn Close in this playing this role. I mean, she acts great in it, and for those that don't know, the Deliverance is a scary movie. It's about this house. I believe it was in Indiana, and it was owned. A black family owned the house, and crazy shit was going on. And little trivial, mispronounced my name as Sandra, and you got it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Andra Day. Thank you, because I don't want to disrespect her or mispronounce her name, but she's great in it, and she's an amazing singer. So she's an amazing singer and actress. But this house was bought by Zach Baggins, who has the haunted museum here in Vegas, and I think he has like the most haunted part. They said like he has the basement at the museum, and then he tore down the house because it was a demon house and like really
scary.
Yeah. So, and also like some little inside ball. I just was watching a clip of it. So Child Protective Services was called in because like the children were showing bruises and shit, and the actual lady from the Child Protective Services that was called in, she saw shit. I'm not talking about this happens in the movie, but in real life, the real lady from Child Protective Services, she saw shit, and the police, a police officer, she shot shit. The police officer saw some shit too.
Wow.
So like it's all crazy stuff, right? But Glenn Close in this plays she plays the mom of the daughter, or the daughter that owns the house, and the daughter's black. It's a black family that lives in the house, but Glenn Close obviously is white, so her mom is white, but she plays like a white lady that I mean, you may not, Tyler, know these types of white women, but I do, that like grew up around black folks and probably just dated black dudes, and she plays this role, but it's so fucking distracting because you'll be watching this movie and she'll say something in the movie and you're like, that's fucking Glenn Close, like Academy Award winning actress Glenn Close. You know, I think she won an Academy Award. And it's like there's a scene where she's sitting on the floor and her daughter's in front of her and she's like putting a weave in her hair. It's like,
wow,
it's
I don't
fucking
believe it. Anybody?
Yeah, Sandy said Glenn Close. I can never question her range ever again. It was me, Angel, and Angel's daughter Mari. We were all watching it together, and I'll admit we were pretty fucking high, but we were like, I think that made it fucking crazier or more distracting because you're just, I mean, like there's a part where Glenn Close is like, "Try me, bitch." I mean, the clothes she has, like, she'll have the jeans with the slits, and her name's Alberta, I believe, is her name in the movie. And she has a gold change that just says Berta. It's fucking awesome. I will rewatch it. Like I said, I told Sean to watch it tonight, and I didn't spoil anything, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody in this. So I didn't tell Sean the line that you just said that spoiled it for everybody, so they don't get to witness that in real time. But I told him to call me after he watches it.
Does this have anything to do with the other movie, Deliverance?
No, not at all. Which also was a great movie. And oh yeah, Omar Epps is in it, and it's crazy because Omar Epps is I don't want to give too much away. All I want to say is everybody go see Deliverance. Actually, that's the homework for next week's podcast. Everybody has to see the Deliverance so we can talk about it, including you, Tyler. You have to see it. And I would recommend you seeing it maybe the night before we podcast, so it's fresh,
right.
because
so it's fresh in my mind.
It is so distracting. It's like it's not an intentional thing, but it's almost so distracting that it takes away from the movie, because anytime she's on, you're just like, that's fucking Glenn Close. These fucking animal dogs. Get out of here. Get out.
Yeah.
These dogs are in here fucking going crazy. Anytime she's on, it like steals the scene, and she's not trying to, but Andra Day is fucking great in it. I enjoyed the movie.
All right. Let's check it out.
Sorry, I had to get a little water. And I mentioned, I was high on it, and or high while watching it, and so that brought up you being the resident. It's on Netflix, I believe. So BS Jeffrey, it's either Netflix or Prime. It's one of those two. We didn't pay for it, so it's either Netflix and it's an original, or it's on Prime and it's an original. My little tick ticks. Yes, Sandy's spent time with the pups. So being the resident marijuana aficionado, a doctor, if you will, Dr. Tyler Smith, which is your IG handle, Dr._Tyler_Smith, right?
Something like that.
All right. He, from your years of knowledge and experience, I wanted to ask you, and I'll tell mine. What are and Sandy knows some of them from being out here on her birthday. What are your go-to high snacks? I mean, you're pretty much high 24/7, so.
Yeah, I don't really snack.
Okay, well, just fucking work with me. We're fucking. We're filling up the podcast, so fucking if you had to pick something. Actually, I might have one for you. I know one, but I was going to say I want your salt snack and your sweet snack.
I mean, I like to, I guess, chips and popcorn for my.
I was going to say I think popcorns is one of your salt ones.
Man, for sweets, I mean, I'm all about ice cream. I love Rice Krispie treats. If I get really baked and I have all the ingredients, I'll definitely go make them.
What is your ice cream of choice?
Man, it switches around, but you know what my buddy made me for my birthday was
gay?
He made me popcorn flavored ice cream from scratch.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Which was like all encompassing as it was sweet and salty.
So it was like kettle corn flavored?
It was butter flavored, but it tasted kind of like kettle corn because kettle corn is just popcorn with sugar. Yeah,
I'm so curious because I remember when I first heard about the buttered Jelly Bellies, I was like, that sounds fucking disgusting. But
it doesn't taste anything like that. Well, he made it from scratch. So he makes the popcorn and the butter and then, sugar, cream, mix it, blend it, serve it. Boom.
All right. So okay, so that's those are your salt and your sugar, your salt and your sweets.
I guess so, yeah.
Your SS, your SNS. All right. So Sandy mentioned one. Okay, so I have if I if I could just have it on demand, where I didn't have to make it, my salt would be Chex Mix, like fresh made, homemade Chex Mix.
Chex Mix. Okay.
Yeah, just no. It like it's a certain way that I make it. It's pretty much all Chex. Like I might throw in some cashews maybe on occasion, but sometimes it's just straight Chex Mix with just the fucking homemade seed. Also cheese, very specific. Garrett's cheese popcorn. Oh, so fucking good. And cheese popcorn mixed with salt and vinegar popcorn is fucking it probably doesn't sound like it, but it's so fucking good.
Dude, I love the cheese popcorn at AMC Theater. Whenever I see that, I'm like, hell yeah. Even though it's straight out of a bag, I'm like,
oh no, it's pretty done. Have you had Garrett's popcorn, the cheese?
The one by my house, they just opened a bag. I peeked behind the kitchen and saw how they were making it. It's just they're just bagging it. It's just out of a bag.
Now, have you had Garrett's cheese popcorn?
No, who's Garrett?
Oh God, it's out of Chicago, but they have them here in Vegas, and they have them sometimes at airports and stuff. But you can order it online and they'll deliver it. It's fucking next level. It's I don't know how to explain that, but I'm a fucking popcorn aficionado. I've had Cucaruza.
Have you seen powdered cheese has been in the news lately? It's been contaminated with some sort of thing that's like causing developmental issues in children.
That explains a lot because I had cheese popcorn as a kid.
I think this is more recent. Dude, I don't know what's going on, but so many food are getting recalled. It's like making me terrified to eat processed foods right now. Like boar's head deli meat. They've had like 92 deaths this year.
What?
Yeah, from listeria. It's a type of bacteria that grows in cold conditions. So even if you refrigerate your meat, it's just still there, and you can like keep it on ice cream. It'll live on ice cream. It'll live on meat. Don't even know it's there. You just eat it and you die.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll stay away from that. And I love that we were like, yeah, it's really scared me from eating processed foods, which we should probably have a problem with that anyways.
Cap on it. Yeah, I know. If this is like a terrorist attack on America, like I figured out how we kill all Americans is we just poison processed foods. And like,
yeah, exactly. Those fat fucks.
I'll take care of them.
And I'll throw one other salt, like just it's easy, it's quick. Because like I said, Chex would probably be my number one, and then cheese popcorn is cheese popcorn / homemade popcorn, like where you put real butter on it and all that.
Yeah.
Now, if I just want something that's quick and easy to grab, yeah, is combos. Pretzel nacho, or pretzel with the nacho cheese or cheddar cheese inside combos.
I haven't had a combo, and I think maybe I've had one of yours that you left here, but I don't think I've purchased a combo in a long time.
I understand. It's like, dude, they used to, when I was at my fattest, I don't know if you remember, they used to call me the snack master because I'd always have the fucking snacks. I'd figure them out.
Oh yeah.
I discovered combos. Fucking nobody knew about combos, and I fucking brought them to the crew, and they were like, holy shit.
I used to eat those as a kid. For sure.
Well, you don't have to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, put in here, everybody put in here your salt and your sweet snack. Now, my sweets, we're talking sweets, and Sandy mentioned it here. So if it's like quick and easy, Tootsie Pops. Tootsie Pops are the way to go. I have this down to a science, Tyler. It's going to bug you, but I have a reason why I think Tootsie Pops are the ultimate sweet snack, and I'll explain it. So
I've heard this speech many a time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I'll fucking have them when I come up there and stay with you. Okay, for the less informed, and Sandy, she's a convert. I've converted her to the house of Tootsie Pops. So if you like fruit flavored sweets, Tootsie Pops, right?
Okay.
Do you like chocolate? Cool. Tootsie
doesn't?
Pops got you covered there too. Do you
Well, what
like? Don't ruin my fucking theory. Do you like hard candy? Cool. Tootsie Pops got you covered. Or are you like, no, I like more soft candy. Cool. The inside of the Tootsie Pop, it's got
You're
you
gonna
covered.
have to do some work, but we'll get you there.
Yeah. And each Tootsie Pop is only 60 calories.
Not bad.
Not that bad. It's not that bad. And
Not that
and also we have the Starburst. The Starburst are pretty bomb. Those don't have chocolate, but the lemon Starburst are fucking so good. I don't like the Starburst cherries. All right, I'm not a big fan of cherry pops or cherry flavor because most of them taste like fucking cough syrup to me. Now, and I fucking am so over the top with the Tootsie Pops that I get these random flavors, and when Sandy was here, she got to try a lot of them, but Tootsie Pop caramel flavor is fucking bomb. Lemon lime is good. Watermelon's good. Strawberry's good. I'd say my top Tootsie Pop flavors. Jesus Christ, what a fucking. This is like, we should just call this the fat episode. I'm going back to my fat tendencies, but my tops are lemon lime, lemon Starburst. I know it's not a Tootsie Pop, but lemon Starburst tastes like lemon meringue pie. Lemon Starburst suckers, and watermelon. I think those are my three go-to. Grape used to be in my top, but it's gotten booted for those other three. And my other sugar snack or sweet sucker snack would be ice cream, and it's the mint Oreo Ben and Jerry's / 7-Eleven brand is good too. Either of those two are so fucking, oh my God, so good. I'm reading these. Victoria's salt is sour cream and onion Pringles for salty and Take Fives for sweet.
Dude, I go with Tim's Cascade over Pringles. I like a hard crunch. I feel like Pringles are like somebody already chewed it and then they spat it out and dried it up. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's too much.
My sour cream and onion chip would be Oots. UTZ. I don't know if they have. I think it might be more East Coast. Have you had Oots?
I don't think so. No.
Oots. It's fucking. They're sour cream and onion Oots. They're kind of like they have ridges like Ruffles, but it's so fucking good.
Dude, every time I go to Canada, Tori always makes me bring back ketchup chips. Which I'm surprised we don't have here in America, you know?
We do. You can get them. I've ordered them off Amazon. That's fucking up there for me.
Yeah, but you got to order it off Amazon. You don't just see it at the grocery store, you know?
That's valid. That's valid. That's valid. That's
some guy who's buying it in Canada then reselling it on Amazon.
God, this is the fat episode. I'm just gonna call this the fat episode because it's bringing back all my fat love, my love of fat foods. I love the dude, when I go to Canada, I fucking love the ketchup chips. And there's Old Dutch. I think that's the brand is Old Dutch.
That's the one.
That's fucking But they have like Ruffles will have ketchup chips up there in Canada.
I don't know why that is not an American trend. I mean,
I know, especially since we put ketchup on everything. Fucking.
Dude, I saw mustard Doritos the other day, and I was like, so close. Like, I'll buy it, I'll have it, but would much prefer ketchup.
I've had ketchup Doritos, and I've had I haven't seen that. I've had dill. There's some dill chips that are good too, but I do like Victoria said Ruffles cheddar sour cream and onion. That's pretty good.
Not to get too far off the topic of fat foods, but we went to Bed Bath and Beyond, as you know I love my soaps, and I've been getting
which you gave me for my birthday. Sent me up a package of a bunch of them, and I
lemon pound cake, I believe.
That's there. There was two. There's lemon pound, and there was another one.
Strawberry pound, I think.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. Right now I'm on the lemon, and it's fucking God. It's so good.
It's great. I love that you're like I like my hands smelling like foods for some reason. I don't know. They're not being like, I like them being clean at the same time. It's like you just got done fisting a pound cake, but you came out clean as a whistle. It's like a no wipe poop. You know what I mean? You just
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
I'm with you. I totally get it.
But we went there because they're doing the Halloween smells, and Halloween smells are my favorite. They got all the pumpkin scents, and I'm hella basic, so I go with pumpkin. But they had Stranger Things, like a Stranger Things series, and one of the scents was pineapple pizza.
Interesting. Yeah.
I wasn't into it. I was not into it, but I was like, that's a good reach. Good try.
Didn't you have for the longest, you had like a Christmas smell that I fucking loved? Was it peppermint or something?
Was it peppermint twist? Yeah, that's the peppermint twist was really great too.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, Tyler's place is perpetually has smell goods. Like it smells good. The place smells good in general. And then like all his fucking his little incense and everything. And speaking of birthday gifts, do you have the
It's right here. You can see it.
I'm trying to let me
see it. You gotta zoom
Oh
in.
shit. Okay.
You can see it's Jay got me a golden snitch, and it's right above my Tri-Wizard cup.
It's like I like me and Tyler will get stuff for each other for our birthdays and stuff, and it's never like a like some crazy gift, but I want to make sure it's like, I don't want to just get him like some fucking horseshit thing that. So I always try and, I pride myself on trying to get
it'll be on my nerd display if you get me the right type of nerd shit.
Yeah, I try and pride myself on being a good gift giver. And so, like I fucked up on the date. It was, the weekend he did the Ren Fair, and for some reason I was thinking it was October, and so I was like, fuck, I gotta get something. So it came late, but and I was sitting there. And I had asked you if you were a fan of Back to the Future because I saw something and I was like, this is kind of cool, but if he's not a Back to the Future fan, then I'm like, and what it was is it was kind of similar to what I got you for the Harry Potter thing, but it was like the Back to the Future car that was floating on like a magnet thing, and it just floated and everything. But and Tyler's so nice that he was just like, yeah, buddy. I mean, Back to the Future, I like it. But I was like, that's not you. Like, I know you love Harry Potter. I know you love like D&D. I know you love like all that stuff. So stop it, Standy. I'll just, for the people listening.
This whole display is all Harry Potter, D&D, and a little bit of Star Wars right here, if you can see.
Are you big Star Wars?
I grew up on Star Wars, but the older I get, the more that franchise has been ruined. And I would love to talk to you about how I feel like woke mindset, and like, I don't know what if you even call it woke or if you just call it this new like all-inclusive type writing that's been happening for a lot of fantasy things, I feel like have been ruining my shows.
Well, it's the South Park. Make her gay. Right?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like the new Star Wars series was about like a gay, it was like all lesbian. They just called it Lesbian Star Wars, the Acolyte series.
Okay, hold on.
Canceled immediately.
Don't tell me. I'll try and catch up on some of it. Because I went back and watched the original Star Wars probably. Now maybe it was like 7 or 8 years ago. And I was like, man, these special effects that were so amazing at the time, I'm like, yikes,
Yeah.
And like I watched Poltergeist, the original Poltergeist, and I'm like, this does not stand up at all. the fucking, it's a lot of like almost like claymation looking special effects. But
I love that stuff though. I really appreciate it. Like I still appreciate it, and I'll see a movie that has like, what do they call that when it's an actual real life effect in a movie?
Oh fuck, I know. It's not. It's I know what you're talking about. BS Jeffrey might put it in here. He'll probably know it.
Somebody in the comments, the real life, like they use like actual robots or actual blood or whatever, just like real effects. I appreciate that stuff. Like even if it's not completely CGI, like in the Mandalorian series, if you didn't know this, the background is actually a giant television screen, so all the actors can see everything that's happening.
Really
which is kind of interesting. And it makes it look more real because it's like they actually see what you're seeing in the show, you know?
interesting.
Um,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Yeah, and saying the thing about the Back to the Future though, and
Right.
so I was like I was trying to think what to get him, and I wanted to get him something that that he would like, not just to be like, oh well, I got you something, and then I saw this fucking
Practical effects. That's what it is.
practical, yes, fuck. I was like, it's something effects, but it's not real effects, practical effects. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I saw this. What is it? A Quidditch?
Quidditch, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, right? The thing I got you.
The game. Well, the game they play is called Quidditch, but that's called a golden snitch.
Thank you. A golden snitch. I saw this thing. Maybe the Google. It worked out good that Google was listening to me, because I was like, I don't want to get him the Back to the Future thing. So I think I Googled like magnet, or like and I did different topics of the stuff you love. What up, crazy cutie? And so I found this snitch or snittle or whatever the fuck it's called. It's a lamp,
Golden
right?
Snitch. It's a golden snitch. It's a lamp, but I don't have it plugged in because there's too many wires back there. So.
But it floats, right?
It's on a stick.
Oh,
Mhm.
fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Well,
sorry.
My gift's ruined.
The magnet would have been sick, though.
Oh man,
somebody's gonna be watching this who's like a relative of me, and like, Christmas, I'm gonna get him a magnet snitch and one up Jay's gift with his practical effects.
Well, we had a good run. Victoria said her go-to gift lately is Funko Pop Yourself. I did those, which is they're pretty dope.
Yeah.
And Crazy wants to know how you been, Tyler.
Man, my back has been absolutely killing me lately.
Somebody been blowing it out?
I wish it was that simple, but it was my bed, man. I think my bed's fucking my back up, and I don't know what to do about it. I bought a Tempur-Pedic topper, and it made it 10 times worse. So I took it off, and now I slept on it on the regular mattress last night, and I still had a horrible time. And I'm like, man, I think I have to buy a new fucking mattress.
So I had something kind of my bed. I get my mattresses. I've gotten them off Amazon for like the last few years, or like probably 10 years. And then I put like I think it's a 2-inch memory foam, thing over it. And and it was fine. I fucking love my bed. But then when we moved here, for some reason, I was like, I feel like it's too soft. Like I haven't had back problems or anything, but I'm like, I feel like it's almost too soft, because I feel like I sink into it way too much, and I fucking like, oh god, I can't get out of the fucking bed.
Like Uncle Fester, you know what I mean?
Yes. Crazy Cutie said, no joke, same. Try the couch and then you will know.
I know.
And Angel and I crash on the couch all the time, and so maybe, and I have like wood slats underneath the cushions on the couch, so I don't know, maybe
I'll try. I might sleep on the couch tonight. I moved the pillow topper to the couch, and now my couch is like never been more comfortable.
And it was already fucking great. Tyler has a fucking couch bed.
Yeah, this thing right behind me is a day bed.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
That's where I crash when I stay at Tyler's.
It's the size of a queen bed. It's a couch the size of a queen bed. It's amazing.
It is fucking great. Okay, I got on here also. Oh yeah, we went over our snacks. Everybody, you missed it.
You want to hear my rant about fantasy and how upset I am about it?
About fantasy?
About how fantasy movies and TV shows are being ruined by a more woke narrative. Like,
well, I was going to say, do you want to save it for next week when Carlos is here, and also I can watch an episode of that Star Wars.
Well, it's nothing really about the Star Wars. Like, I don't really have a big complaint about Star Wars. It's more of the Rings of Power. Like, have you watched Lord of the Rings?
No.
You've never seen a Lord of the Rings?
I think I might have seen one.
How the fuck have you not seen the fucking like 20 Oscar nominated.
Watch this. Here we go. Watch this. Lord of the Rings. If maybe I've seen one. Harry Potter.
Oh god.
Haven't seen.
Oh god.
Lion King. Haven't seen any of the Lion Kings. The cartoon.
I mean, that's not in the same realm.
Wow. I mean, watch. I mean, people thought I was crazy for saying I'd never seen the Lion King.
That is kind of wild.
And I'm trying to think what else. I've never seen an episode of The Wire, which everybody tells me I would love.
I've seen the first episode like 6 times.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. Sorry.
Dude, so Lord of the Rings, it's originally a book, and then written by Tolkien, adapted by I can't remember the guy's name who did the movies. Let me type that out real quick. Who was it? Peter Jackson.
Oh, no.
And then the new series on Amazon Prime, Rings of Power, they're like, well, now like it's just fucking, I don't know. It's so far from the books that I can't get into it, man. Like, so this isn't not to sound racist.
Here we go. Oh God, get the microphones ready.
Maybe I should just start off with an apology. So this is just my humble opinion. I mean nothing by this. I think anybody should play any role. I welcome everybody to the fantasy realm. Welcome. I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but they had a black elf. Like there's a black elf, which I'm like, that's fine, totally fine, but he doesn't look like an elf. He just looks like a dude who's black with pointy ears. And I'm like, that's not, like, everybody knows that elves have like long straight hair. They all look the same. They all have like really long hair. And I mean, as a long-haired person, I want to be represented in my television shows.
Well, couldn't a black elf be the same as like a black man and his hair?
Dude, you could. There's a human race.
You want him to have like a Jerry curl?
You could just put black people in the human race. There's already humans. Elves were supposed to not look like humans. They're supposed to have these giant long ears. They're supposed to be like gold. They have like flame eyes. They're supposed to look completely different. But anyways, they got this guy in there. I'm like, fine. It's welcome to the fantasy community. We did it. We're all on board now.
By the way, this will be the clip.
I said this on stage last week and it completely bombed.
You're at Nate's club.
I was in Spokane, so I thought I could get away with it. But so like that's fine. And then now let's go into the dwarves. Now there's a black dwarf. Totally fine. Just so we're all clear.
Justify everything. Totally cool. I'm totally fine with it.
Totally clear. I'm totally fine if black actors want to play these fantasy characters, but make them look like the fantasy characters. Make them look like it. Dwarves in the Tolkien books, both men and women are indistinguishable from each other. That's like how the story is written. If you saw a female dwarf, you would not know it was a female dwarf because they both have beards. They both have giant beards, but now they don't. Now it's just whatever. We're going to keep moving forward. Now the dwarves have fucking fingernail polish, Jay. Fingernail polish. They got little gold flakes on their nails when they're like notoriously making fun of elves for looking all girly, but now they're girly too. What the fuck is this shit? So now that's all right. Whatever with all these. Whatever.
You're fine. So pissed at these two, but then you always end it with like, it's fine. It's cool.
Fine. Whatever, man.
But here's the one that's going to fucking put you over. There's a gay dragon.
Yeah. It was a gay orc, Jay. A gay
orc.
There? Well, he wasn't gay. It was an orc husband and an orc wife, and they have a baby, which is one of the gayest things I've ever seen. This straight hetero orc couple is the gayest shit I've ever seen in fantasy. They're huddling back there holding their baby. Like, when are we going to stop fighting? We just want to raise our family. Like, no, you fucking don't. No, you don't. Tolkien wrote that orcs were asexual monsters, spawn of evil. Why are we giving them babies? Why are we giving them fucking lovers and making them cuddle and shit? I was so mad. I turned off my television. I stopped watching it mid fucking episode. I've never just been like, I can't get behind this, dude. I felt so like unprogressive. Like I felt so fucking like I can't do this shit anymore. I'm out. You've ruined the fantasy for me. So fuck Bezos, fuck Amazon. I canceled my Amazon account. I'm not gonna support this bullshit that's seeping into my made up fantasy realm. And on top of that, like, this is the prequels. This is the prequels to Lord of the Rings. So now all these black characters are gone by the end of it. What's going on with that? We gonna talk about that Lord of the Rings? No.
So just to recap, they had some black elves and black dwarves, and you said, that's it, I'm canceling my Amazon, I'm boycotting.
No, as soon as they showed a hetero couple in the orcs, that's when I was like, I'm fucking out.
Sandy said, this ain't the sweet Tyler I thought I knew.
Look, I'm all for these characters being played by black people. I'm like, it's totally fine. It's totally
I love
cool.
that you have to keep qualifying. So I'm totally cool with it. It's totally fine.
There's
just
nothing
make
wrong with
them
that.
look like me, or I mean the other white
Make them
elves.
look like the character. Make them look like who they're playing. But they're not. They're going so liberal with it, and I fucking hate it, man.
Okay, all right. Just to give you not so much backup, but to relate that
Natasha comes out of the woods on this one as soon as I start talking about black elves.
It's well, but actually, before I say where I kind of understand, or I guess I'll tell you how I understand, is Star Wars. Wasn't there a thing about the black stormtrooper because they're all clones? Wasn't that like Star Wars purists were like pissed about that?
Yeah, that was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, because all the clones, it should just be that one dude. I don't even know what. I don't think he was even white. I think he was like Mexican or something.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
He's off white. It doesn't matter. But that's what the box is on the fucking application. That's what it says. And what am I not supposed to say that?
It's my favorite thing is you like not saying anything racist, but then you fucking don't know. Oh, it's my favorite. No, but what I was going to say is how I can understand where you're coming from as far as like being a purist or whatever. Is like, I collected comics growing up. I was into superheroes. I mean, I still, I have like action figures and shit or whatever. I mean, shit, I have like shit behind me, like little action figure shit, Joker and whatever. Ain't no off-white box.
There is an off-white box. There is an off-white box.
Maybe at a laundromat.
It's been a while since I've applied to a job.
Yeah, good point. I think it's like other or not white. I think you have not white. But one thing, and like Angel will always laugh at it, but it drives me nuts how they'll change these superheroes. They'll change their gender. They'll change, their ethnicity. Like the Incredible Hulk, there was a new Hulk named Amadeus Cho, and he's like some Asian dude. And then there's like they made Lionheart, which was like supposed to be a new Iron Man, and that's like a different character. But I like jokingly, I was like, are they gonna have like fucking Mexican dude but all of a sudden be the Black Panther? I mean, it's like, they changed all these, or like Silver Surfer, there was like a female Silver Surfer, and I've always been like, just create new superheroes like that,
Just make a new one.
Yeah, that always fucking annoyed me. It was when they all of a sudden they're just rewriting these characters, and I'm like, okay, well, what happened to the character I grew up with? But I guess change is okay.
It's fine. It's 2024.
It's fine. You keep saying that. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay. It's fine.
I just got so mad at these two orcs cuddling each other. I'm like, what is this bullshit? In the original Lord of the Rings, they were like cannibals. They were like,
Jesus.
like they were trying to eat the hobbits, but they were prisoners, and then they fought over it and they killed one of the goblins, and then they were just like, meat's back on the menu, boys. But then in the new movie, they're like, let's all be nice.
I'm vegetarian.
I'm vegetarian. I just wanted your farmland. I saw all those carrots and I just want to come over and eat I just want to suckle on your I hated it. I fucking hate it. I'm so mad about it. Because now it's like, what if I had a Lord of the Rings tattoo? No, I'm just kidding. But what if like I feel like these like fantasy franchises are just being thrown down the shitter. Like, you love the original and they just keep adding to it to the point where now I hate it. I just can't stand it. Like, happened to almost every franchise. Well, it's fine. I don't know, man. Like even like the Harry Potter extensive, like the Harry Potter, they kept going with it and they did the Fantastic Beast. And like I thought those were all garbage. It's like just fucking leave it. Leave my shit alone. Like you nailed it. Move on to the next book.
Sandy said affirmative action has gone too far when they're changing the originals. Yeah, it's like I don't know. Like there was a I will say this though, like when I say, just make new superheroes, they tried to make some woke superheroes. I did a daily video on it like maybe 2 years ago, but it was a brother and sister, or one that was non-binary, and their names were Safe Space, who can create like a force field.
What do you call your non-binary sibling?
Yeah, this is they them.
They were just siblings.
I'm gonna find the other one. It was like Safe Space and
Snowflake.
That's it. Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, and Snowflake could have like ice powers and stuff, and I was like, I'm like, it's a little too on the nose, because there was some superheroes that came out that ended up being gay, like what's his name, North Star from Alpha Flight ended up being he came out that he was gay, and he got married in the comics and everything. And then one of the Green Lanterns is gay, like the not Hal Jordan, but like the 1940s version. Yeah, so it's like which I'm like, cool, but like it's the same thing I always say about like these movies where if there's a female lead, like just tell the story, just have them be the lead, but don't make it about like, we have to make sure you understand this is a female lead and it's empowering. I'm like, that shit is what's annoying to me. Like I always reference Ocean's 8, where where they literally have a line in it where they're talking, and one of the girls is like,
they're to see men do this type of
yeah
thing.
They say they're plotting, and they're like, men could never do this, and I'm like, the other two fucking movies that you're fucking living off of, what are you talking about? I'm like, just be like Alien, Ripley.
Yeah.
Ripley's great. Ripley's a great fucking lead, and it's not because she's a woman, or if she wasn't, it's just, she's just a great character. That's how I want like my leads, or or female leads, or inclusive, just however you want to say it.
Aliens movie, the android's black, totally cool with it.
Totally. What?
The new alien, whatever the new Aliens is.
Okay.
The one that just came out, the onboard android. They always have an android in every Aliens movie, and he's played by a black guy. Totally fine with it. Totally cool. They didn't go too, I don't know, they didn't do anything. They didn't change the whole story to try and like be more woke, Yeah,
he's like, I'm a black robot. I also identify as this, and I my pronouns are this. And yeah,
it'd be like the xenomorph starts speaking, and he's like, whoa, did you just fucking assume my gender or something? And then like the xenomorph is just like, I'm just trying to I don't know, it's just really dumb to put in any type of politics into a fantasy. It just drives me nuts, because it's like, even if it was the other way, like if they were like there's a whole storyline about how abortion's wrong, I would be so against that. It's just anything that's pushing politics into fantasy, I think is just absolute bullshit, and get rid of it.
Yeah, which I think it goes to show South Park fucking nailed it on that. Make it gay.
Yeah.
Make a woman. Victoria said, like on newer Fantastic Four, Michael B. Jordan was Human Torch. Quote, which is fine, Tyler voice, but
Which is
not
fine.
like the original.
Which is fine. Everybody likes Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, but Sandy said we want to make space for everyone, but not at the expense of the originals. Originals. I don't know.
Pretty sure the Human Torch and the Invisible Woman were like siblings, right?
Human Torch and Invisible Woman, yeah, brother and sister.
Yeah, but not in this one.
And B.S. Jeffrey, no, all the Robins are not gay because Dick Grayson dated multiple. She dated Barbara Gordon, who is Batgirl, and this is my nerdy comic book shit come out. And then he also dated Star. What's her name? Star from Teen Titans. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Deadpool spends 5 minutes finding out pronouns. Yeah. It also gives Hollywood a reason to make new content, but it's since the original storytelling is hard to come by, apparently. Yeah, exactly. It's like
they saw all the negative comments and they're like trying to appease those people, you know?
Yeah, it's fucking yeah. But this is gonna make a good clip. Yeah, how angry you are. Barbara Gordon was his beard. How dare you? All right, let's do our plugs and get it out of here. I wish Carlos was here for the fucking. He left. I'll tell him about it. But what you got coming up?
This Saturday I'm headlining the Rawson Theater. And there's also a dope show in Port Angeles. So if you're anywhere in Washington, come support your boy. Go to a dope show. I got a really great host covering for me. And then I'll be closing out the Rawson Theater 8 p.m. in, I think it's North Bend.
Fuck yeah. I will be in Oak Park, Illinois this weekend, which is by Chicago, really close to Chicago, like 10-15 minutes. Weekend after that, I'll be in Escondido, California, close to San Diego. And then I got some dates here in Vegas, Brad Garrett's. You can go to bigirishj.com for tickets and links. And if you have anybody that's in Escondido or in Chicago or the surrounding areas, please let them know. I'll be out there and come to a show. And until next week, thanks for tuning in. Thanks everybody in the chat, and we'll see you next week. I might go make some picks. Bye.